Hunter here, and today we're going to be doing another RS Media review. Yep, that's right, we're going to be doing more RS Media videos. So, a quick little update on the Joy-Con. Good news that they actually work, but there's a problem with them. And if you know the Joy-Cons, you know what that problem is. Just, yep, that's right, there's stick drift already. I didn't even use it at all, and it's already stick drifting. But what do you expect? Those things are cheap, but I mean, they're good for, 2D platformers. I just beat, I've been playing Super Mario Brothers New 3D World, or whatever, the Super Mario Brothers U, and then I tried playing Luigi, but I don't like it. But yeah, so it's already stick drifting, because the last time I played Minecraft, for some reason my character was just spinning for some reason, so there's already stick drift, and I was thinking of just swapping using the red one, because the red one still works. I don't know if you can mix and match colors, but if you can, then that's good. But mainly the one I just needed to get replaced was just the blue one. I got the colored ones because they didn't have if I wanted the blue and red ones, they didn't have them. All they had was girly colors, or green, yellow and pink. And that's stupid, but I mean, yeah. So they just had girl colors of them. But I just uploaded a video of the skeleton robot. It's uploading right now, and so check that out when it's out. So anyways, we're gonna be doing the Robosapien RS Media review by the Info 635. So there's gonna be another RS Media video. This is the first RS Media video I ever saw. Just like the first Robosapien video is the Robosapien X by Art Frizana or Chris.
Okay, now I'm doing a video.
I don't know how to spell his name. I don't know how to spell Art Frizana's name, but okay.
Review of RS Media, the best WoW robots pretty much that ever came to WoW.
And this is the third RS Media. This is the third one.
Make your own personality and everything.
He's got 3 of them.
Pictures with him.
You can video
record. You can put music into it.
But once again, like I said, you can only put 10 songs on it, depending on how. It has 42 megabytes, Mr. Personality 64, and it holds up to gigabytes. But just make sure, because you put 100 songs and they ruin them, where if you open the audio folder, it would just go to a black screen. That actually happened with me once. It's a common problem. I was also thinking another idea for the RS Media is I wonder what happens if you, instead of plugging in a aux jack, for you to plug into your MP3 player, which it's better to do with the SD card because that's bass. But basically with the auxiliary cable, you can play anything through it. I even once played a phone call. I was calling my parents, and it was amplifying through the RS Media. Yes, it doesn't have bass though, but it's just better to put it on the SD card because it's got more bass. But it's low pitch though, so you don't get sued. It's nice though. I'm gonna try. All you have to do is you have to make the music high pitched, and then it will be in normal quality. I could try that, but I can't. I don't have the computer right now.
It doesn't work on any of my 3.
But it does. You just need to remove some songs from it. But you can make it put any song on it, and you can even make it dance to a song. You can even make it Call Me Maybe, as he said in this video. He said Katy Perry in the last video, because that was what was current at the time.
It has free roam. It goes for either continuously non-stop or 2 minutes, depending on if it hears.
But that's first gens. Those are first and second gens. The third gen, because he has 2, the first and second ones were first generation models. The third one was a second generation one, and the fourth one was a third gen. So he has he's got more now. He has 12 of them now. But so the first 2 were first gens. The third one, which is what this one is a second gen, and the third gen the fourth one was the third gen one, and I have no idea what the fifth one is. But they're identical. But once again, they have that stupid ear glitch where. I don't actually know. I don't know if the replacing the boards is going to do anything. I still think it's going to hear anything. So if I suggested that to someone and it still doesn't work, then I don't know. Maybe just recode it, or hook the circuit board up to a computer and then find out like what kind of like the programming, like what causes, just find, plug the circuit board into a computer and then figure out what, I'm not good at coding, but just figure out what part of the board is constantly making it say it hears something. That's probably the only way, just to reprogram it, or just like try to remove it from its programming, but it's probably gonna mess something up, but that's my only option, but mostly the one that I've conducted was just replacing the boards. Either that or replace the headboard, which it still probably won't work because it's a board issue. So if replacing the boards doesn't do anything, because that would still have to require you to buy another RS Media, and they're expensive, and he's not rich, and I'm not either. I like to get one of each robot, and plus most of the RS Medias are broken anyways. Mine is only broken because I used it so much. It wasn't broken when I first got it. I mean, just the only problem, since it was a 3rd gen, just had the position sensor problem. But that was it. That was the only problem with it. But then I kept using it so much, and then it broke down over time. I don't really know what the most recent problem is. I haven't used it in like a while. I've only just used it for videos, and that's it. But I'm really surprised this neck is taking such a long time for it to break. Literally. Cause the right arm, if I show you taps, but here. This arm right here, if you can see that, that one does not, that was still bad. Wait, it's either the left, yeah, that was still a good one, and that one broke, and then the left arm was this arm right here is the bad one, and that broke too. So I can't grab any. So it's got puppet mode, and if it like V2, it's kind of like Jobot, where if V2 bumps into something, he stops and does his puppet mode, and then he stops. But RS Media, if there's something programmed on puppet mode, he won't stop. So it's kind of like Jobot, where if he bumps into something, he stops. But Jobot doesn't play back any programming when he stops. He just stops, just whatever.
For media mode, but right now it does not have batteries, so I have to.
Because it's DC adapter powered, or you're gonna have batteries, but
it can't bend or walk or move its legs. It can't move its legs or bend when it's.
So it doesn't tip over and break, or fall off a shelf, or walk off a shelf. So that's good.
Doesn't tip over and break.
See, there's the power switch, and then the woofer, and then the Robosapien logo. See, that's what I was talking about. That was from falling in the storage unit. See? This right here. Normally it's supposed to look like that right there. But once again, he walked like, here, look. Here, let me show you. Let me show you real quick. He walked like this. He walked like that. And then he would fall over. So that's why the grips are like that. Or the thing is like that. There's the picture from the skeleton robot.
USB and line in for MP3 music.
It's better to program with the SD card, because if the USB port comes loose, and it's also recommended you use the DC adapter when you're programming and not batteries. Because if it does, because it has a format, and it will erase everything and factory reset everything. Which that's like the main problem of selling third-party sellers selling electronics, is that they don't wipe everything from it. So if you get a used iPod or whatever, it's gonna have all the owner's stuff on it. So they don't think to get rid of their old stuff and transfer it to the new phones. They just sell it out of nowhere.
Yes.
I mean, there was a video that was actually on, I forgot about this, but there was a video that was on the RS Media's built-in memory, but it got corrupted, so it was someone's grandfather, like, recording the RS Media, and it worked fine until it was like, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is, and I think it's lost now. It was on the old SD card, but either that or on the storage, but I'll try showing that later. But it would just sit there, just glitching out the whole time. It did work at one point, but it was corrupted. That's probably the reason why.
3 speakers, one in each hand.
There's 2 on each side and then 1 in the front. I think there's mostly just 1 in the hand, and that's
a
it.
microphone for voice recording and video recording. Ears for his sonic sensors. When you clap, he'll listen.
And then he
for
tries to
sound.
find it, which he's better at finding it than V2 sometimes. He can. It would be nice if he had voice recognition where he can comprehend stuff, but he doesn't. Because it's an old robot.
Colors, just like V2. Video recording camera. He has a lot of details. Now, I still have to review Robosapien V2, and I will do that.
Seeing as a second, it's either a third or second generation. I think it's a second gen.
Of course, made in 2008. Okay, when these first came out, these were about $300, but now
they're $290 actually. Sorry.
They're so rare. So now they're about $1,000 brand new now. Every year they're getting more expensive, so...
I've seen them sold for like $1 million. Literally $1 million. $7 million almost. So, good luck finding one for a cheap price now. So, yeah.
Okay.
You gotta play. He can use Mr. Personality's adapter, and he can even use the chimpanzee taxidermy head cheesy pop, except there's 6 volts, and if you use 6 volts, he will walk, but it can't be the converter like I had, because I thought it was kind of cool I could switch them, because it doesn't work.
It can use Mr. Personality.
I just wanted it because I didn't have another DC adapter. All I had was Mr. Personality.
Okay, it needs to load right now. I gotta get.
And then maybe I can show you the difference between the logo at the beginning.
So when it does the introduction...
See, look, it doesn't have the loading bar on it. The 3rd gen ones go through 3 separate screens to do the loading bar. This one doesn't, and the 1st gen one doesn't either.
It's supposed to bend its body,
oh, no, it does.
Remember, it's plugged in, so it won't do that.
So this one does. So it's either the 4th one or the 3rd one. But I think it's the 3rd one.
Okay, you're right. I can't get far distance. It's plugged in, see?
And then the bend of personality.
My name is Toilet.
This is a personality I made. It's Bender.
And then this, he's gonna hit the skeleton thing. Or lose your head thing.
Oh, jeez. So, yes.
I've always found it, when I was a kid, I always found it funny that he hit that, the lose your head thing.
To get him to do it, but it's possible. It's just, it takes a lot.
Obviously, he doesn't have the gauntlet sensors in his hand, so he can't, like, feel anything in his... He can feel stuff in his hands, but if he gets hit in his hand, you know, he just... It was originally to have the gauntlet rings, but it didn't.
Slow,
it went with
you
this.
have to be very patient if you want to program it and stuff.
See this arm mode? See, I think that's a V2 him, literally. So I think they were gonna give it a... And the games, which all the games are deleted, which was another thing, he put too much games on it. I don't know how many games he's supposed to hold. Here's the default one. You can turn it up. He has the treble and bass. You can control that.
This is his regular personality of himself, of his sayings.
There's Robosapien, Servicebot 3000, and then Spacebot. Spacebot Commander.
And Spacebot, but there's 2 personalities of each. There's 2 different Billy Joes, 2 different Spacebots, 2 different Servicebots, and 2 RS Medias. So there's 2 of each. The others are available on the
RS Media Suite,
the downloading site that comes with him.
When he comes in the box, he comes with a installing CD software.
But you won't find one in...
But, I mean, it's better to use the disc, but it needs an old computer to do that, which I had in... If there wasn't an online, like the Robo Community version, then I wouldn't have been able to program it at all, so that's good. It's still up. It's on SourceForge, or I don't know where I found it. I think I found one of them on the NCH software. Either that or it's the recording software. Because I thought for a second it wasn't going to work because it was an old one, but then I just came upstairs and it started loading immediately. And then I got excited. Except for the first time I didn't know how to use it.
for a cheap price now, but back then, when he first came out,
The first gens were made in September 2006, second were January, and third gens were May of 2007.
To connect to the computer, to the iPod. He doesn't come with an SD.
He comes with his remote, which that's the most, you can't use the remote if he doesn't have it.
3 AA's.
And it's 60 batteries and 4 AA's.
60 batteries and 4 AA's.
Still would have been nice if you...
sensors too.
Which that's another thing I forgot in the long review. It's the for how to get that down there, and I call this move the face plant. It has a front one too.
XY displacement.
But I don't use regular.
He uses alkaline and chargeables. He has specialty battery cases. He uses it for chargeables.
Cases that I use in them for chargeables, so that helps a lot.
So I think that's what we should do now. We should resort to using chargeables now.
Control mode. It's right there, and if you can't read that, there's a picture right there that tells you.
It's like a compass.
I'm too close to him.
Wow.
Just flinch.
Movement detected.
Remember, he's plugged in.
Tracking. Tracking. Object has left scanning range.
He does everything
Except fart, burp, and rar. But there's body cons. That's the body cons are for. The body cons are anything you wanted to do, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't require special programs. You can program your own dance. You can make him dance to whatever you want. You can make it to where he dances to the song. But the body cons, you can't change the movement. You can change the sound, but you just can't change the movement. So, but the difference between the first and second gens is they say the same thing, except their voice is different. They're extended, and they have sound effects. Like they make noise. Like instead of them just talking, they have like sound effects in them. That's mostly Billy Joe. The pull my finger. The second gen one actually farts and then says must be all those baked beans, blah blah blah. But the first gen one just says pull my finger, and we'll do that video later.
Two does, except fart, burp, and
but there's no roaring, and then there's burping, which is the Darth Vader personality.
Make your own body cons for it, so it can do it. Then it can fart. Like, body cons is anything you want it
that
to
doesn't
do.
require special programs like pick up, grab, or flinch.
Like pick up or grab or flinch. You can make all those sound files, but you can't delete the movements, but you can make your own movement, 10 of them.
You can make it to where it's all dances, no scenes, dance demo, and media demo.
12 if you wanted to, because a dance demo and media demo, so you can make 12 different actions for RS Media to do. So 12 different movements and sayings of his personality that you think fit him best.
Like you give him commands.
Yes, bulldozer, yes, kick, just like Robosapien V2.
Which is easier to control than V2.
But again, he's plugged
because he's got like a 3-way remote control in 3 different modes. He has puppet mode.
He has puppet mode as well.
Which you can program to. You don't have to program him to walk on puppet mode. Oh, you can program him to walk. You don't have to program him to move. But he can actually bend back. He can actually do the side to side. But V2 couldn't because he tried doing it.
Sit down.
But he can't. He receives things very slowly, and he can't do like the shaking head thing, like go back and forth, side to side. Because that's what they did with the V2, and that's why they broke.
It says 8 different scenes while roaming. It shuffles.
And then there's like 3 scenes when he exits the mode, and then 3 scenes when he enters the mode. So there's like 15 different scene programs, like phrases.
2 scenes when he backs up and sees something. He has a guard mode,
which is the house.
That's
another thing I forgot to mention in the long review. I don't even. Did we even get? I don't know. I might have skipped over it.
This changes personality. You can find or make your own. You can find some on Robo Community and download them, but you can make your own. It's funner.
You can make these swear words.
That's mode button. You can make your own dance, however
Call me
you
maybe,
want.
whatever.
You can make it dance to your favorite tune, Call Me Maybe, or whatever you want. but it just takes a lot of time.
He wants to
It has
eventually
enough space,
program him
too,
to
especially
dance
if you
at
have an
one point,
SD
which he
card. You can
did. He
fit
did it, made it
30
demons.
personalities
Made it
almost
dance to
on that
demons.
SD card.
Kingdom Come.
But be careful with music. You have to be very careful. That all mine broke. Now they don't do music.
Which all you have to do is just
Because the
delete
audio
stuff.
folder's
Because
messed up. I have
my
to
SD
format
card is
them or
already
something,
full up.
but I don't want it to.
Is full already.
But yeah, everything that makes him different, the main point of him is not to make him do the stuff really that Robosapien does. If you want to get the best out of Ars Media, you use his technology stuff.
But no one
You can
uses
make him
it
an
anymore, which
interactive
sucks.
robot.
Because it's so much better than
you can
new
almost bring
tech.
him to
It's
life.
been far advanced, like RoboMe. I still kind of wish they would do a Robosapien robot. Just Robosapien V1, but it's like RS Media where you can do the programming. Like you could reprogram what he says. Instead of it just being the caveman voice, you can make it reprogram everything. So basically a Robosapien V1, but it's RS Media scale. But don't ask them because they really get pissed off. RS Media, there was no problems with RS Media, just the ear glitch and then the RS Medias have more problems, but the main problem is just the ear glitch and the battery problem. But the ear glitch is the problem that needs to get fixed. Because it's gonna happen to all of them. Maybe the little battery warning, so just get rechargeables, because he's gonna say it a lot. It depends on how many times you use him. Because it's usually 2 hours, and then he starts saying it. He's gonna steal your money. It's genius though, because he makes the battery companies rich.
With the computer. I have no idea how.
But there was actually a first gen RS Media that was on eBay that said that the seller claimed that it said that the batteries need changing, and it was a first gen one. So that the trash can, someone X across it, the auto tracking, the different box, the popping eyes, the problem with doing the knife body con, the ear glitch 2 minutes and stop, and then the paint. Like that's the one thing that V2 doesn't have that RS Media has is wave.
Hey, good to see you.
So RS Media does not have fart, burp, and roar, and V2 does not have wave, unlike him. Media.
So long, and thanks for all the batteries.
Stop on, yeah. There's throw, pick up, kick, grab, roll, place, push. So yeah. He has all those things VA2 has.
Media mode.
Then there's personalities. That's it. You can cycle through the personalities through the media mode.
I don't know if it has enough memory, but I want to show you him taking a picture.
You can even move around. You can make him move around to track you and make him take pictures of certain colors. He can't walk. He can't walk and take pictures. Like the macros. He can take pictures like he's intelligent in his roaming mode, but unlike the normal one where he just hears stuff. But he doesn't know how to do the macros, but he knows now, though. See? It's weird how most of the other personalities have, like, shutters. Like, Media's the only one that doesn't have a phrase in the frickin'... He just does the shutter sound. But the rest of them have phrases that they say.
Takes pictures.
And they even take videos of it as well. And audio recording. See, that is the second gen.
Media mode explains the most, pretty much.
Media mode.
Okay, so photos. Yes, photos.
And it looks like some weird...
Slideshow, yeah.
Like a collage thing. It's Java or
you can
Linux.
actually even download movies into them, and you can
see auto tracking. See, this is the second gen one, which I'll get to the differences later. Which is not really a set record volume. Auto track human. Which I think the second gen one and the first gen, I think they can only auto track human. Or red or something like that. But the third gen one can auto track all of them.
Personalities, this axis. This has all the body cons in it. This is what I mean. Here, I'll click body con. This is what WoWE chose to make him do, but you can create your own and reprogram everything. So yeah, they made their own thing. That bodycon is anything that doesn't involve picking up
Like Robosapien in
it's
there.
just a free
Little thing that you think fits him best.
So yeah. He has 10. They all have 10 bodycons. But you can have 12 or you can make a dance. You can make 10 dances on one personality if you wanted to.
Or no phrases, 10 dances, no phrases, and then there's stuff.
Java games. I had a lot of games downloaded, but I took them all off. And those games are deleted. So
Those are the thing it comes with.
options. This is stuff that you use to... USB mode is where you get to the internet. Where you can...
And then about, volume, camera frequency.
That, when you plug it in, is for iPod and MP3.
No Bluetooth though, which sucks.
Volume, you can set up... Yep, you can set up volume. However you...
And WoWE didn't really, like, the problem that our first owner had is that he said that WoWE didn't really think this ahead, that if you wanted to use the auxiliary cable and make him walk to the music, he'll keep slipping it. And you can't place him, they didn't think of a way to put it, like, if it's the shuffle, like the little tiny ones, then yeah, it would probably work, but unless, like, taping it or something.
If his volume was all the way turned down, that means the next time you turn him on...
And you can mute it.
No noise.
You can mute his, you can turn off his vision, his eyes, and then his mute. You can turn off his voice. So.
Audio, I'm not entering that. It's broken.
See, and it's got the little speaker in it.
Yeah, there's 6 folders in his media mode. Because once I enter that folder, I can't get back out, even if I push stop or turn them off. Well, when I turn them off, that's the only way to get out, is to turn it off and back on. I don't know what happened, but... yeah.
Control mode.
But he can interact with Roboreptile, Roboraptor, Robopet, and a Robosapien and Ars Media.
But he wished he would interact with Roboquad. And he doesn't interact with the first Robosapien. But some people have claimed that he does, but it's not remote frequency. You can still do the interactions even if you don't have the robots, but to have fun with them. But they just say one thing with V2. It's just, hey, I know you, nice suit. Greetings, fellow robots.
Nice suit.
Okay, so if there was...
That's the V2 one.
He would say, why, thank you. If it was Robosapien V2, he'd say, at last, intelligent life. He does the same thing, except Roboreptile. He's the character that...
That's like the biggest thing when it comes to him, is he interacts with Roboreptile, but it sucks he doesn't interact with Roboquad, or because Ars Media was the 6th robot made by WoWE, Mark Tilden made, not counting Megabyte, because that wasn't even made by Mark Tilden, but maybe it was, but it was 1999. He didn't start working at WoWE until like 2000 or 2001. His first ever robot was Biobug. And Constructabot, G.I. Joe Hover, Strike, I don't know, I think it's mostly just Robosapien, those robots he worked on.
Mode. Recording voice memo now.
Hello, Ars Media, how you doing? Yeah, okay. I guess you're...
Recording stop, save audio file.
That's just...
And then don't forget my passport, like the Mr. Personality video. Which that's all I recorded. I even farted into it at one point. That's the best part with these things. You can be as stupid as you want with it. There's no thing. And then there's the Bugs Bunny personality. Or Robo Bunny, as the Robo community called it. Which I had that personality on, but I got rid of it. It was on the first SD card.
Was it worth it? Because despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart.
See, and then there's the strings again. That's what I was talking about with my Ars Media when I got it, was the pictures had it was sticking out like that.
You can turn his vision and sound sensors off too. You can turn his vision and sound sensors off too.
And you can even mute his voice.
in media mode, these scroll up or down. These push play, pause, and stuff for music, and that stops and exits the folder you're in. Okay, yeah. I'm turning off his vision.
Eyes off.
See, once again,
Huawei robotics model
but the intro sound file is deleted on some of them. I have no idea who that's supposed to be. That's the second gen one, so that's the one that this guy would have come with. He comes with all the second gen personalities. And he even comes with his own different software. There's the V2 personality. But that's literally just the stock images from the first gen one. Which this is an incomplete.
Very good.
That's the second gen one.
Introduction is deleted, but I'm gonna reprogram it and fix it. I actually could do that right now if I wanted to. But only the personality intro files are deleted. Every other sound file in it works, but all the default ones, introductions, are deleted, but I will fix it.
And I think it only needs to be, because what I did was I originally bought a SD card that had a converter. Like, it was a big one and a tiny one. I think it only holds up, well, it was the wrong one, and I don't know if, yeah.
Of course.
I don't know if they sell. I think he just needs like just a full-on SD card, just plain one, not with the little tiny one in it.
Thank you. I am Huawei robotics model. Affirmative.
There's the second gen one, which is the one that's not messed up and doesn't.
Second kernel of the
That's the first gen one, which the picture's messed up.
I am
There's the American Dad thing. Robosapien. That's another Wowie hub website. But Rebel Community was the website, or Gis's Crank. Which when I looked it up, Gis's Crank is also an Invader Zim knockoff. Like, it had like a music video. Like, it had like Invader Zim football or baseball MLB shit going on. But I haven't even cursed this entire video, so that's good. There's the one that it comes on the freaking the software.
That's the one it comes with.
The first gen one. This is the second gen one.
That's the other Billy Joe.
Well, I can't hear nothing now. Thanks, amigo. I am Huawei.
He's really a cool robot.
RS Media, completely customizable robot media. I am service bot.
See, that's the second, the first gen one.
That's the other one it comes with. And it already
That's Celebrity Bot.
Time to get already. Tea, cake, and crumpet.
passed the other one it came with. It was Spacebot.
Then it's Cyberman. That was the other personality that was on the SD card. And then Cylong. She has a messed up picture.
It does the whole theme song, so it's too long.
Which is not even the real voice.
Yeah,
It's just
I
a
hope you enjoyed
freaking
this video.
Speakonia
Thanks for
voice.
watching, subscribe, and
I am Huawei Robotics model RS Media, completely customizable.
Then Elmo Sapien. They used to think it was like a shocked face, but that's supposed to be a nose. Or maybe it might actually be its mouth, but it's supposed to be his nose, but it looks like a mouth. And then Dr. Nobot, Mr. First female personality.
that's just a review of RS Media. That's all to explain, but or I should say there's too much to explain on one video, so he does a lot of stuff, but you get the idea. He does everything he does, and he has his technology.
And see, he skipped, it was originally at that Bender personality, then it went from RSV, and then it went to Bugs Bunny, which that's not how it's supposed to,
Communication
it's
line
supposed to
inside
work.
him, so yep. Sound sensors and yeah.
Seeing like it's very like inconsistent audio,
That's pretty much it.
because it was taken from YouTube. Hi there, Doc. No, Doc, it's your sword knot. Hi there. What's up, Doc? Alright, but anyways, that's about it for this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this video is so long, and I think what's up, Doc? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so thanks for watching and bye. What's up, Doc? Yeah, so anyway, see ya. That's basically the end about for the whole that's basically it for the whole video. So, see ya.